Hey everyone, we're back today playing some more Steins Gate. Last time I think we started off by going and checking out Akihabara. We ran into a woman who was interested in some kind of old computer. We saw a post about John Titor, an old American time traveler who's apparently back, but no one remembers him and all traces of him have been deleted from the internet. We met up with our friend, Daru, thinking he'd remember, but he doesn't, and now we're back at the lab. I quickly open the windows, letting a small breeze blow in. It won't be enough. I flip our fan to full power and place it on the table in front of me. Really wish we had an air conditioner. I turn on the computer. This is our PC for communal use among lab members. It still uses an old CRT monitor, so it looks ancient. Don't let its looks deceive you. Our computer whiz Daru scrounged up some parts to make some mods to it. In any case, I don't spend too much time on it. I mostly use it to update the Future Gadget Laboratories homepage, check my email, visit news websites, and browse @channel. Wonder if the new Titor is still posting. I was hoping I was actually going to be able to navigate through it. Okay, we're back on the John Titor Occult Forum. John Titor says, "See that everyone would like to know more about my time machine. I'm happy to explain. Just so you know, it's impossible to reproduce with current technology. Certain critical components won't exist until CERN invents them in the year 2034. Time travel works by altering gravity. Basically, you can think of it as using the twin paradox. That alone isn't enough to reverse time." Anon says, "Still your faker, you're annoying, go away." Another Anon, "So your power is gravity control? Not bad. It's still not enough for top tier power levels." Twin paradox? Is that like the Hiroshima effect? That's just slowing time down, not reversing it. Who gives a shit about the time machine? Give me stock prices. This is what people really want to know. Hello, Deadbeard. You're making me hydrate. I have the annoying water bottle with the screw-on lid today. How are you, my friend? Yes, this is exactly how people would act. Give me stock prices. I want to know who wins the Super Bowl this year so I can bet a bunch of money on them. Oh, and we're posting now. It uses Tipler cylinders and Kerr black holes, doesn't it? Haven't been able to sleep, roll notification. Yeah, I was watching, is it Panic? And I saw you were doing part of his, community night. I wasn't able to join in, unfortunately. And thank you, phone, for ringing now. Quickly mute myself so that doesn't bother you. And of course it was a one-ringer. Like you said 10 years ago, in your time machine, it's 1970s Chevy. I know all of it. Been able to catch a few people you can't usually. It's a blessing. Good to hear that. Hopefully you'll still get enough sleep, but glad to hear you're catching some people that you haven't usually been able to catch. Anonymous posts, "Oh god, shut the fuck up, you disgusting chuny scum." Hey Bubba Man, how's it going? We're reading forums where people are calling us disgusting scum, or as I like to call it, my usual Saturday night internet browsing. The twin paradox and the Hiroshima effect are different things to time traveler lol, John Titor lol. A Chevy's an American car, right? I'd rather go German with a BMW. I love fake internet forums. By Tipler cylinders, you're referring to the Tipler machine? Lol, what? A Tipler cylinder would have to be 10 kilometers in diameter, 1,000 kilometers long, have mass equal to the sun, and revolve 2,500 times per second to become a time machine. Lol, how are you going to fit that into a Chevy? Even if you could, a Tipler machine can't travel back farther in time than the moment of its creation. Enough of your delusions. @channel is not your blog. I want to hear from Titer. The website doesn't really exist. How to try. I'm glad you tried that. I actually wouldn't be surprised if they had bought the website for this. How was my Saturday? My Saturday was pretty good. I had a D&D session. We started a new campaign today, so we played through that this afternoon. I think it's going all right so far. I won't go into too much details about it because Mim is one of my players, and if he ends up showing up, I don't want to spoil things for him. But yeah, basically they're trapped in a prison underground, and they started trying to escape from it today. We're back to John Titer. This is a surprise. So many people of this age already know about my time machine. Did you really encounter me 10 years ago? If so, then that must have been on another world line. I at least have not gone to the year 2000. In any case, the important point is that a rotating black hole has the same effect as a Tipler cylinder. You can learn more about Kerr black holes by studying the Penrose diagram of Tipler's calculations. My time machine works by generating a pair of Kerr black holes. In Japanese, please. Titer came 10 years ago. Source: WTF are Kerr black holes? Explain using boobies. Oh, erotic one. Oh, I love fake internet. I'll pay 1,000 yen to ride your time machine, not a yen more. Sources: Ho-san's delusions, lol. Real deal. Dad and I taking down 11 trees in your front yard. It's only like a quarter of them. We got some more to... That is a lot of trees. Yeah, I've been trying to picture like how big your yard is just from your Forge streams, and it looks pretty massive. But yeah. I've got a cousin who lives out like in the middle of... I would call it the middle of nowhere. They probably wouldn't. But yeah, like their backyard has a pond and a forest, and I just like get there and I'm like, wow, this is amazing. And from their backyard, their back neighbors, if you can call them that, who like are probably a solid kilometer away, have like their own golf, like I think it's like a 3-hole golf course or something. And man, like that's what I want. I want enough room in my backyard that I can put a 3-hole golf course. He didn't deny it, lol. All aboard Hohen's crazy train. Prepare for train wreck. Kerr black hole time travel is theoretically possible, but 1. How do you get black holes to spin? Don't tell me you wait until you find one spinning naturally. That's ridiculous. 2. How do you pass through the singularity? There's no way a Chevy can withstand the pressure. That's the backyard. The front yard is maybe only like 14 meter by 18 meter. I appreciate the fact you converted that into meters for me. Not big enough to have 40 trees in it. I mean, that still sounds like a pretty sizable yard. At least to me. I'm trying to think. Our house, the frontage of it. I don't think it's more than maybe like 10 meters, 8 or 10 meters across. Why the short explanations, John? You stupid, wanna die. Still no stock prices, flips table, crash. This isn't a delusion. I know for a fact that Titer posted 10 years ago. There's even a book about it. Search the used bookstores if you don't believe me. Chevy has a gravity distortion unit. That's what he said 10 years ago. Is Acre an imperial unit? His metrics. It's a good question. I always forget because I never work in anything large enough. I think we use... Is it... I think we use acres and hectares. I do think there's one where there's an imperial and a metric. And I think the metric's like 4 times the size. I don't quite remember which one that is, unfortunately. But actually, I think usually here you measure your, the acreage of your lot in feet anyways, which is weird. John Titor replies, yes, it does have a gravity distortion unit. A time machine is not perfect. It was designed by a third-party reverse-engineered CERN's design. The gravity distortion unit is a little unstable. First, the unit produces a micro-singularity, then injects electrons to induce rapid rotation. Oh, you have a half-acre lot? Half and a little bit acre lot. So the front corner of the lot is maybe a quarter of that, maybe a little less. Okay. Yeah, my backyard has exactly one tree in it. Could probably squeeze more into it, but not a whole lot. This generates a local gravity sine wave. As the time machine passes through the singularity, the gravity distortion unit regulates the pressure to ensure safe passage. Not a specialist, so I can't explain the mechanics any further. Let me just say that Kerr black holes can be manufactured. I assume everyone's aware of CERN's current experiments with black hole creation. TLDR, STFU. Unstable. Sounds dangerous. Oh fuck, Titor's black holes are gonna swallow the Earth. He's not just a mass murderer, he's trying to wipe out the entire human race. Find his parents before it's too late. It's not that you won't explain, it's that you can't, lol. How do you set the destination? The Earth is constantly moving, or didn't you know that? By the way, I propose the Titor equal zone theory. Set the destination with the VGL system, that's variable gravity lock. It functions by reading the local gravity of the destination and locking the Tipler sine wave onto the location. This is a lot of physics that I do not understand. Locking the Tipler sine wave to that location by locking onto Earth's gravity and ensures that I don't end up floating in space. Uses 4 cesium clocks to make the calculations. The margin of error is negligible. Oh, it needs to shut up, lol. Never heard of any Titor from 10 years ago, lol. This universe is deep in Titor's shit. Same information as in the Titor book. All you've done is post 10-year-old copy past. Anyone could do that. How do I know you're the real Titor? John Tansomo, my waifu. I recognize different opinions. He sent me some pictures on Discord to give you an idea of what he's talking about. I will check those out later. Thank you for indulging me. I'm feeling more and more disappointed. Still nothing concrete. Nice try, I guess, but I won't be fooled. Oh, shouldn't waste all day on @channel. We have more important things to deal with. Namely, the phone wave, name subject to change. We haven't experimented with it since yesterday. It's high time I figure out what's going on with that thing. Earlier I asked Daru to connect the phone wave, name subject to change, to the computer. He finished setting it up yesterday, and now he's about to do the quick wire work in the development room.
Na, Daru. Naze pekeroppa nanoda?
What is that? Okay, we had a lot of things come up there. No worries, I'm always interested to hear what other people are, to use your word, yammering on about. Okay, that brawn tube is just another name for a CRT. Chevy's just the car. Yeah, just post comprehensively. Okay, we're learning about the singularity. In astrophysics, a point of infinite gravity, predicted to be at the center of black holes. However, it's impossible to observe the interior of a singularity. Therefore, the existence of such cannot be proven. In a black hole, the singularity is formed by the gravitational collapse of a dying star. For example, imagine a star millions of kilometers in diameter. Now imagine the entire star's mass compressed into a space smaller than the period at the end of the sentence. That is a singularity. Okay, we're learning physics. I'm sure there'll be a test later. X86,000, a 16-bit PC sold in Japan in the late 1980s. Its peculiar twin tower was dubbed Manhattan-shaped. Interesting. I mean, it's a 20-year-old machine with specs lower than my cell phone. So we're using old technology because it's cool. Stop making me look up things. Odd-eyed is... Oh, heterochromia. Different colored eyes. It's mostly just for the moe or the coolness. You might be out of the loop. Okay, so we're playing Steins Gate. The gist of this game is we founded this laboratory where we do cool experiments on things. Our guy is pretty delusional. He thinks there's like a secret organization in the world trying to take over the world and like rule it from the shadows, and he's the only person who can potentially stop them from taking over the world. And so far we went to a conference about time, a guy who said he had a solution for time travel. We shot him down, but then there was a murder. Hey JC, how's it going? There was a murder, and then a giant satellite crashed into the building. But no one remembers the murder, and you'll swing back by? Yeah, no worries. So no one remembers it, and our character thinks that it's some kind of plot that that this evil organization is withholding this information from society. Hello, Mim. What's delusional about thinking there's a secret organization out to get you? That depends. Is there really a secret organization out to get you? If there is, I guess you're not delusional. You thought everyone had that going on? And now, more recently, there's this person called John Titer who is posting on essentially the online version of like 4chan in this game, basically saying he's from the future, but our character remembers this exact same person from 10 years ago, but apparently the whole internet is wiped of this information. Yeah, I think that's about up to speed on where we are so far. Did I already look at new things? Yes, because I can no longer hit new.
全然意味がわからん。
My controller is not responding to me. There we go.
ロマンだ。
It's cool.
ロマンならしょうがないな。いずれにしてもラボには他に空いてる PC がなかったんだよ。
So they're here discussing our latest invention, which is that microwave behind the 9-Up cup of soda. Basically, they attached a cell phone receiver to it, so you can text the microwave, and you can give it commands such as heat whatever's inside for 120 seconds. Basically, the idea was you could put your food in, and when you're like 2 minutes away from home, you could text your microwave to say, heat up my dinner, and then it would be nice and piping hot when you stepped inside. However, they discovered that... Oh, since you guys know each other in real life, ever had that mental slip up and almost call each other by your real names? See, we have the opposite problem. We call each other Popeye and Mim, and then we're out with other people who don't know what that means. And I'm like, hey, Mim, and then I have to be like, oh, wait, insert Mim's real name. We had that very thing happen during our D&D session today. Mim called me Popeye and was like, and had to be like, oh, I guess I should just use your real name.
お前の最新 PC は？
ふざけんな。こんなわけのわからんものにつなげて、もし動作が遅くなったらどうすんだよ。
Could kill the performance? It's a microwave. Selfish bastard. Besides, who made the phone wave? Name subject to change together. It's our crazy machine. Oh yes, my thought about the microwave.
ベルカについては調べてきたん？
I'll let him... Yeah, so they discovered accidentally that if you put in a negative value, so say like heat my food for negative 60 seconds, it turns things into this weird gel-like substance. So that's this gelification research he's talking about. So they're trying to figure out like what's happening, like why things are turning to gel and what that means.
ああ、今朝大学に行ってきた。
Why would a banana gelify? What kind of science are we dealing with here?
顕微鏡で調べてみたんだが、分子レベルでズタズタだった。
Okay, we can shred things at a molecular level. Fun.
ズタズタ
そう転移とかそういうレベルではなかった。バナナではない何かになっていた。
Stop making me look up physics. Phase transition. Phase transition is what occurs when the substance changes from one state of matter to another, such as freezing, evaporation. Okay.
腐食した可能性はないか。2分間チンしたぐらいで腐るはずないもんな。
フラクタル構造を思い出したよ。
メンガーのスポンジだっけ？
ああ。
Okay, now we're talking about fractals. Now this is something I want to look up.
ナノレベルで無限に開けていったような感じ。
So fractals are possibly my favorite thing related to math. A fractal is just a thing that has self-similarity. Are they going to describe something here? Yeah. Basically, you just keep repeating something to something else. So their example here is take a cube and cut a square hole in the center. With 1/9 the area of the face. Each side now has 8 squares and repeat an infinite number of times. Yes, Mim. Originally, it was a negative number. That makes gel nanas. Yeah, and they're trying to replicate it now, but they've had mixed success. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I was hoping they would actually show a cool picture of fractals. I am sad now. So we're drilling an infinite number of holes in a fractal pattern in this banana. Awesome.
なんかやばくね？何が起きてるんだろ
う？俺には一つ仮説がある。
Adding a dramatic pause to build tension. Daru is not impressed with our tension. Fine. Daru gulps, waiting for me to continue.
電子レンジの電磁波の影響という仮説だ。
え？それってどういう？
俺の推測が正しければ、電話レンジ過去仮は
Yes, this is a crap ton of science for a visual novel. Just to give people an idea of how much we've gone through, we're still in chapter 1. I think this game has like 7 or 8 chapters. Okay, so the tips just keep getting numbered. There's 189 tips. And geez. They're not all related to science. Some are like pop culture, like gigawatts from Back to the Future, or like anime or Japanese culture related, or technology related. But there is definitely a lot of physics in this that I don't really understand. But from what I've heard, I don't think it's that poorly researched. I could be wrong on that, because I don't really have that knowledge, but I haven't heard too many, like, large rebuttals about the science of this game. I twist my lips into a maniacal grin. Then I whip out my phone and put it to my ear.
俺だ。計画は第2段階を迎えた。あ、いずれ奴らは思い知ることになるだろう。グランドジャッジメントは近いのだとな。
You may have to actually look at fractals, but your understanding is what they're saying is a bit of the mana were hollowed out at the molecular. Yeah, so what they're saying is like you take the atom and you like hollow out part of it, and then you get like another piece of it, and you keep hollowing it out and keep going deeper and deeper until you reached, I think they said, the nanoscopic level. Would I recommend the show? 100% I would recommend the show. It's probably in my top 5 anime of all time. If not in the top 5, it's for sure in the top 10. You know how many times I get asked about flux capacitors? I don't give back my electrical engineering degree to make it stop.
シュタインズゲートの意志であり、人類はそれに抗うことはできん。エル、プサイ、カングルー。
I would agree with that statement. I mean, this definitely seems more complicated. It has been probably at least 6 or 7 years since I watched the original. I think it was the sequel, Steins Gate Zero, came out within the past few years. I definitely watched it within like the past 2 or 3 years. But I don't think was nearly as science heavy as this. Like, not even close.
妖精さんと話してんじゃねえっつうの。接続終わったぜ。
Want to explain that he's not imaginary, but revealing the identity of my contact would be a betrayal. The last thing I need is another enemy, especially one whose power and cunning rivals that of the organization. The phone wave, name subject to change, is now an indecipherable mess of wires, just like every single thing that gets wired. All we did was hook it up to a computer, yet it turned out like something MacDiver would put together. I love it when someone MacDivers something together. Now we can access the microwave's terminal mode and see exactly what's going on in its computer brain.
で、どうする？
バナナは用意してある。
We have the bananas. We have the technology. Just before I left May Queen plus Nyan Squared, Mayuri asked me to buy some bananas. With her money. She's too nice for her own good. Or maybe she didn't even consider what would happen. By now you'd think she'd know that if I buy bananas, I'm going to experiment on them. I don't think she knew that. So I put the entire bunch of bananas into the phone wave, name subject to change. An extended nap. Yes, please take an extended nap, also known as sleep. Just put one banana in the phone. Have multiple experiments.
丸々使うとまたマユシがしょんぼりしちゃうんじゃね？それマユシのお金で買ってきたんだろ？
You heard good things a few years ago and then forgot until today? That sounds like the organization has wiped your memory. They're out there. They're coming for you.
やつから提供された研究費だ。
Oh, we've got mail. There's my cell phone button. Got mail from Ferris. It's already a state of emergency, Nya, is the subject. That's why you needed to locate the 14th man as soon as possible, Nya. He must be in the Hawk's Nest, also known as Eagle's Prison, which exists in Akiba. What did we send to her? Oh, the final... Okay. Okay, we have some delusion we're sending her. Still won't let me open the internet. Can I still not call people? No. Also, I'm curious if using my phone actually uses up its battery.
そもそも丸々全部使う必要なんてないし、一本でいいよ一本。
What would chat like to name the phone wave? We should vote. That is a good question. Dara retrieves the bananas, peels one from the bunch, and sticks it back inside the phone wave. Chat naming in progress.
実験に金をケチるようでは、世界の支配構造を作り変えることなどできんぞ。
作り変えたいと思ってんのはオカリンだけだって。
You lost all enthusiasm the second we got back to the lab. What a fickle man.
ほら、早く携帯からタイマー入力よろ。
Right. Now, where did I put my phone? We just had it out. Oh. It actually wants me to open my phone. Let's call our microwave. Call complete. Instant access.
RENG こちらは電話レンジかっこ仮です。
Maishi guidance system.
こちらからタイマー操作ができます。シャープボタンを押した後、温めたい秒数をプッシュしてください。
マユシーガイダンスにスキップ機能をつけておくんだった。待たされるとイライラする。
例えば1分なら シャープ60
The Mayu wave. I'm trying to think of something good with Tutoru.
2分なら
Oh my.
シャープ
This is such a long explanation.
です
This is only the second time we've heard it, and it's already annoying. It's finally over. Okay, entering 120 pound. Can I mess up this? They won't let me mess up. That was worth a shot. I was curious. Complete. Turntable inside the phone wave. Chat naming in progress. Begins to spin backwards.
2分は結構長いんだよな。
Doesn't actually have to be 2 minutes. Mayuri had the timer set to 2 minutes when she first discovered the freezing function, or whatever it is. We're just reproducing that. Naturally, we've experimented with 60 seconds and 180 seconds, too. We set it shorter, the freezing only goes halfway, if at all. Conversely, setting it longer increases the effect.
でもさ、マジで電磁波のせいだったら僕らの細胞なんかもスカスカになっちゃってんのか？
While still looking bored, Daru finally gets into the discussion at hand.
お前は電話レンジカッコ仮の中に入ってチンされたことがあるのか？
そもそも入れない罠。
Next experiment fitting a human inside of the microwave.
あえて言うならば、マッドサイエンティストとしての勘だ。
Mad scientist intuition. Sounds like a perfectly valid reference on a paper.
根拠なしとか。
かつてエジソンはこう言った。1% のひらめきがなければ 99% の努力は無駄でしかない。だから発明家よ、ひらめけと。
End quote.
天才は 1% のひらめきと 99% の努力じゃなかった？
There's what I believe is the actual quote.
残念だったな。近年ではそれは誤って広まったものだというのが常識になっているのだ。ふわ
エジソンが言ったん？ひらめけって。
そう、ひらめけとだ。
I don't know if that was exactly what he said, but I'm sure it was something along those lines. I'm curious if you autoplayed this text, if it would actually be exactly 2 minutes for the microwave. It would be amazing if it was. At least that's what the wiki said.
ゆえに、天才マッドサイエンティストである俺は常にひらめ。
We're always insp. Ding. The phone wave, chat naming in progress, rings.
しかしチンをしたところでゲル状になるだけで新しい発見など何もないよな。
Feels like I wasted 120 seconds on nothing. Dara opens the phone wave, chat naming in progress's door, peeks inside.
お？お？
He rubs his eyes, blinks several times, then resumes staring into the microwave.
何をしている？
いや、あれ消えた。
消えたって何が？
バナナが。
What is he talking about? Push Daru aside and look into the phone wave, chat naming in progress.
ない。
Made a banana disappear. There's nothing inside. Bananas vanish without a trace. After a short pause to collect myself, I whip out my phone and speak into the silence.
俺だ。厄介なことになった。俺たちはどうやらとんでもないものを目覚めさせてしまったらしい。
A terrible hunger.
とんでもないものってなんぞ？
I ignore Daru's panicked cry. Surprised too, my heart's pounding, but I try to appear calm.
今すぐに緊急要請666号クーリングオフを発動させろ。
Execute Order 666.
何？政府の承認？バカか！そんなことを言ってる場合ではない。このままでは この国が吹っ飛ぶぞ。
I put my phone away after yelling.
自演をつ。
うるさいフェルスのストーカー。それでバナナはどこに隠した？
誰がストーカーだよ。
バナナを出して。手品でも披露して得意になっているつもりか？
Completely normal behavior. Hey, it's me. The organization. They're out to get me once again. I think they're doing something with my chat. They all seem to think this is completely normal, but I know it's not. I'll contact you again soon. L. Sai Kungru. There you go, Mim.
隠したのはオカリンだろ。
Hey, Samuses, how's it going? Uncomfortable silence. I realize my throat is dry.
なんで消えたんだよ。
知らんがな。
Also, how would we have hid the banana if he opened the microwave first, and he's been between us and the microwave this entire time?
どこに行った？バナナ。
Banana! If you came in, the first thing you heard was Mim and no chat for context. I take the turntable out of the microwave, scour every nook and cranny, but find neither peel nor stem of the banana.
そうか。わかったぞ。これは電磁波兵器などではなく、テレポートが可能な電子レンジだったのだ。
Yes, we're playing a rousing game of hide the banana.
なんだってってそんな無茶な。
でなければこの密室からバナナが消えるはずがない。
ひとまず冷静になるべきじゃね。
そうだな。
We each take a deep breath. Oh, I know. I'll eat one of the remaining bananas. That will calm me down. See, if you had put all the bananas in there, you'd have no bananas to eat right now to calm yourself down. Sounds like something we could easily take out of context, so we won't. Yeah, I mean, the game of hide the banana would be a lot harder if people stopped putting it in their pants. It's getting too old, guys. So what you got is that you should always save at least one banana. Of course, how else are you going to play hide the banana? I reach for the bunch of bananas. Okay, we have teleport goo to banana. Impossible. Impossible. Not 3 minutes ago, Daru plucked a banana from the bunch, put it inside the phone wave. Chat naming in progress. Why is that one banana made of toxic sludge? That's what we would like to know. We had previously taken off that one banana, put it in the microwave, and then it just disappeared, and now it's back on the bunch and is this weird goo liquefaction. Now, there's no sign the banana was ever plucked. Instead, a single jellified banana has appeared among the regular bananas.
なんじゃこりゃ。どうなってんだ。
Banan Porter Wave. Tel Nana Wave. That last one is what you do if you're at your grandmother's house and your little brother is bullying you. Tel Nana Wave. Daru notices it too. My bad puns. He reaches out to touch it, but I quickly stop him.
誰よ。このラボに今バナナはいくつある？
多分このバナナだけ。
このゲルバナがくっついているところはお前がさっきちぎった場所か？
わかんねえ。そこまで確認してないし。このゲルバナ完全にくっついてるな。
No cuts or anything. Aside from the jellification, it looks completely normal.
なあ、誰？これってもしかして。
The word I spoke impulsively a few seconds ago. I hesitate to speak it again, but I must. Because no matter how unbelievable it may be, we saw it with our own eyes. Yes, we put a single banana in the mysterious microwave and now it's back on the bunch. Yes, you should be scared of this microwave. You should be scared of all microwaves. They're out to get you, man. My head's full of question marks. I don't know how this happened. If I were to explain it as I saw it. The banana that was inside the phone wave, chat naming in progress, returned instantly to its bunch. In other words...
テレポートだったりするんじゃないか?
I hear a girl's voice coming from the lounge.
興味深い実験してますね。
誰だ?
My heart just skipped a beat. I turn towards the voice in surprise and get pierced by a sharp stare.
バカだ。なぜ貴様がここに?
Her tie kind of looks like it's been jellified.
若干18歳にしてサイエンスに論文が掲載された天才。囚人監視の中で男をいじめるド S 女。そしてまたの名をザ・ゾンビ。
The zombie?
マキセ・クリス。
説明セリフをつ。
誰がゾンビだ？誰が？
一体どういうことだ？何が目的でここへ？
あなたに会いに来たの。岡部倫太郎さん？じゃなくて、法王院京馬さんだった？
Wait, how the hell does she know my real name? Or, you know, where we work? I don't think we ever told her how to get here. I've never spoken it in front of her.
そうか。やはり貴様。機関に所属するエージェント。
I've been compromised.
しかも
Pack up, it's time to
特殊能力者
go.
だな。それならば不死であることもうなずける。
だから死んでないって勝手に殺さないでくださいよ。
Stop killing me all. Get dressed, we're leaving.
橋田さん、この人何とかしてもらえませんか？
この状況でマキセ氏が現れたからオカリンは混乱してると思われ。
How are you not freaking out? We just teleported a banana, a gel nana. Dara doesn't seem fazed by this girl's entrance. Why?
誰？裏切ったのか？
オカリン暴走しすぎ。
マキセ・クリスに弱みを握られたか？それとも色化に惑わされたか？
We all know he only goes for 2D women, and Ferris. No way he was seduced. I glare at Kurisu. He's my right-hand man. How dare you?
許さんぞ。このビーチが。
落ち着
I
け。
love his yelling. It's fantastic. Kurisu's eyes flash dangerously, I think. Such intensity from an 18-year-old. Maybe she didn't resurrect after her first death. Maybe she's a robotic killing machine, constructed to replace the dead Kurisu? Is that it? For now, I'll do as I'm told.
この場所のことは昨日講義が終わった後で橋田さんから聞いたの。あなたの名前もね。
That's all? The truth is kind of a letdown.
俺と話をしに来たと言ったな。
そうです。私が死んだのを見たっていうのが事実なのか、単なるセクハラの言い訳なのか、それについての回答が欲しくて。
You came to see if it was the truth that I've seen you die. Now that she mentions it, she did treat me like I was a perv yesterday. Bananport Scarawave. Banan Teleport Go-A-Wave. I suppose I should be grateful that she didn't call the cops on me after what I did. But what choice did I have? Anybody would react the same way if a dead person reappeared before them, right?
でも今のあなたの振る舞いで理解した。どうやら単なるセクハラだったみたい。つまり私の予測が証明されたということ。
勝手に結論を出さないでもらおうか。お前は俺を誤解している。
I must clear my name, or I'll be labeled as a perv forever.
まあそのことは今はいいんです。
え、いいのか？
Don't worry, you're not a perv. There's bananas to look at. That's a relief. I was sure she was gonna call the police. But that for now part bothers me. Kurisu enters the development room with a quick, confident stride. Even though she's only 18, she's got a decent figure and good posture. Not much in the chest, though. Gosh dang it. Her presence seems to fill the cramped room, driving me and Daru into the corners. Can't you tell this area's off limits?
そういえばまともに自己紹介してませんでしたね。マキセ・クリスです。改めましてよろしく。
She holds out her hand. What is she trying to do? Shoot lightning from her fingertips?
握手もできないの？日本の男の人って常識が足りないんじゃない？
Shake hands? This girl genius is asking for a handshake? We only met yesterday, and just moments ago she was on the verge of calling the cops.
欧米か？
アメリカで7年暮らしてますが何か？
欧米か。
I look down at her slender fingers. Glossy, healthy fingernails, no unnecessary nail polish. I stare, fixated. Slowly I extend my hand, making sure to keep enough weight on my heels so I can flee at a moment's notice. Yes, she is Sith, confirmed. A Sith Lord? I think it's a Sith Lewd in this case. I lightly grab the tip of Kurisu's index finger between my thumb and index finger, and instantly what? He was like, okay. You don't like the Sith Lewd?
ビビりすぎ。
身にまとう殺気が半端ないからな。これが俗に言うマーシャルアーツか。
俗に言わないわよ。
Not in your Christian Minecraft server.
では、忍者。
言わないっつってんだろ。
Damn, she's completely cold. Her tone gets scary sometimes too. I'm not sure which frightens me more, her or the microwave. I'm leaning towards her.
アメリカ育ちならば、Nice to meet you と満面の笑みを浮かべながら握手を求めるのが普通だろう。はや、むしろハグを求めるぐらいす
You're
るべき
leaning
だ。
towards the microwave. But 2D women are scary, Samuses. Perhaps that's too much to expect from a killing machine. Her or the microwave, which is the real killing machine?
どんな偏見よそれ。
Kurisu sighs. She's not even looking at me. Instead, she's staring at the bananas next to the phone wave. Chat naming in progress. You wouldn't know you're a 3D woman? What about like a 3D printed woman? Is that just as good? Are these scary? The bananas, which have just exhibited a most unusual phenomenon. That's horrifying! Well, now I know how to scare you. I have others if you want. Ooh, this one's on a chain so it floats! Oh, gotta get you to stand back up. Oh, we were talking about 3D women. Samus has said he was a 3D woman, and I said, well, what about 3D printed women? And I showed him this figurine, and he got scared. Ooh. And now I've given him a heart attack.
これ
Or I guess her,
Don't
as
tell
he
me
is a
because-
3D woman. Kurisu brings her face closer to it to get a good look.
ピンセットあります？
ない。
Why would we have forceps?
そう
Then Kurisu stabbed the gelatinous banana with her index finger. She buries her beautiful fingertip knuckle deep into slimy banana.
何をする？希少な実験データを。
グズグズね。
What did you expect it to feel like? Kurisu extracts her finger. Pieces of gel cling to her fingertip. She puts that fingertip into her mouth without any hesitation.
味はなしか。まず
She said it with a straight face.
食い意地が張っているとはまだまだお子様だな。よみがえりし者よ。そんなに腹が減っているならば、バナナ一本ぐらい恵んでやろう。
I don't know what's wrong with her. But definitely something.
いりません。
そもそもあのバナナ眉のじゃん。
遠慮することはない。俺が恵んでやると言っているのだ。
変態のバナナなんて誰が食べるもんですか？
Eat some perv's banana.
変態のバナナ。
Daru starts shaking as if he's been electrocuted. What? What's wrong? Eating a perv's banana, that's what's wrong.
変態のバナナを食べる。ぐずぐず。指くわえる。
Gosh
ま
dang
ず
it!
と顔をしかめる。
Looks like his cranial pervert processor is overclocking.
マキセシマキセシ。今のもう一度お願いできる？できれば悔しそうな顔でよろ。
Gosh dang it, Daru.
はい。
ほら、変態のバナナなんて誰が食べるもんかって。できればその後で、ああ、でも、もう付け加えてくれるとなおグッド。
Are you actually going to humor him? Thank you for the host, Samus's. She just understood it. Suddenly, Kurisu's face turns bright red. I wouldn't call that bright red. She got the little blush.
だるよ。お前はどうしようもないクズだし、最低の変態だが、今回ばかりはよくやったと言っておこう。
Payback is sweet. My face is over his, therefore. I am the one thinking these things. You should judge me. So, can I line up my head any better? There we go. Now, to follow up for a maximum combo, let's show this conceited little girl how true adults fight.
それで、マキセクリス、お前は今、何を想像したのだ？ぜひ教えてほしいものだな。さあ言え、天才少女、天才がどんな妄想をしたのか、ご考説願おうではないか。
I love how we went from like 1 minute ago being like, we may have just invented teleportation to this. Gosh dang it, Japan. Kurisu turns her back to us with perked shoulders. Looks like she's capable of expressing human emotion after all. Unfortunately, I'm not capable of human speech. That rules out robotic killing machine. Ah, I feel refreshed. I haven't felt this good in years. Way to go, Daru. That's my right-hand man. Always gets the job done.
あんたたち、二人とも変態だったのね。
いや
He doesn't deny it. Would we not be the same? Yeah, we probably would, Mim. We probably would. Don't admit it, you idiot.
お前に言われたくはない。
オーケー。生意気な振る舞いについては謝ります。
Kurisu sighs deeply and turns back to us. Her composure has already returned.
その原因があなた方のセクハラ行為にあったとしても、今は不問にする。
He'll ignore the fact that we molested you for now. I wish she would stop saying for now. It's like she's gonna call the cops on me later. Yes, welcome back, JC. Perfect timing. What have you stepped into? We ran an experiment by putting a banana into a microwave, and it teleported outside, and it turned this, like, radioactive green and squishy color. And the girl on the left put her finger in it, and then put it in her mouth, and was like, ew, it's gross, and it's so squishy, and now we're making fun of her for saying that.
詳しく教えてください。このバナナのことと、それとそっちの。
Yes, apparently we're all adults here, but not really. Kurisu glances at the phone wave. Name subject to change.
電子レンジのこと。
トップシークレットだ。あえて部外者のお前に一つだけ教えてやれるとするなら。
Yep, the 9-up drink is back.
電話レンジカッコ借りたということぐらいだ。
Yeah, there's the 9-up drink. Front right of the microwave.
カッコ仮？
What I want to know is, was there an 8-up? Did they just jump from 7 to 9, like counting Windows operating systems?
そのままの意味だ。名前はまだ仮なのだ。
名前なんてどうでもいい。
だが、名前以外は教えることはできないぞ。
Why not 10 up, like 10 fingers? I want to get like 12 up and see like how you do that.
でもさオカリン、マキセ氏ならこのヘンテコ機能について解明してくれるかもよ。
Yes, explain physics we don't understand.
それは。
I love how their like hair and shirts always look like a reflection off of a public swimming pool is like blasting them right in the upper body. She would have to defeat my sharp wit. We can trust her intellect at least. Oh, we've got mail. It's hard to stomach her attitude, but we're ignoring them and checking our mail. Mayuri sent us a subject that just says dangerous. Darkun was taking a nap earlier, and I think he has sleep apnea. It really surprised me when he stopped breathing. I told him he should lose weight, but he won't listen. Okarin, you should talk to him too. Okay, and we can't reply to that, I don't think. Just let me call you. Wait, can I call the microwave again? No, I can't. Fine. Goodbye, phone. Plus, she has danger written on her face. Not to mention, she's a little scary, too. Then, I get a great idea.
ニヤニヤしちゃって。また何か変態チックなこと考えてる？
I'm pretty sure we're always thinking perverted thoughts.
クリスティーナと言ったか、貴様。
誰がクリスティーナだ？一言も言っとらんわ。
Christina sounds like the name of a Hollywood film star. Definitely has more flavor than her real name.
このレンジの秘密を教えてほしければ、俺と取引してもらおうか。
何よ？
Stream just lagged out for you? I'm not seeing any blips on my end. Yes, conditions. I'm surprised she's even listening to them after that last conversation.
まず一つ、貴様にはラボメンとなってもらう。
Hit the big red shiny button again. I mean, you gotta stop hitting the button. I even put don't press on it, but I feel like that just makes you press it more.
ラーメン？
ラボメンだバカ者。ラボラトリーメンバ
研究所のメンバーに迎えてくれるっていうこと？でも私8月中にアメリカに帰る予定なんですけど。
In August, and it's the end of July.
他者に秘密を漏らさないという誓約書を書いてもらうさ。もし破ったら貴様がむっつりスケベの変態だと
You found out a secret to that
告
button.
発する。
It times out Mim briefly. Your steamy perverted act to Science Magazine.
鬼畜だなオカリン。そのサイエンス発売されたら5冊買う。
She's listening because science is real master. I am the master now. You found the Mim spot? The M spot?
ラボメンとなった暁には帰国するまでゲストとしてその頭脳を我がラボのために役立ててもらって結構だ。
偉そうに。詳しく契約書を見せて。
そんなものはない。ここはサークルであって会社ではないのだ。
知識を提供するだけなら OK です。ただし他に変態的なオプション契約があるなら答えはノーよ。
取って食ったりしないから安心しろ。
No, we must give her pervy nonsense.
しないっつの。
さっきあなたまず一つって言いましたよね。二つ目があるんでしょ。それが変態的要求の可能性が。
二つ目の条件はこの俺が貴様に対して行ったセクハラ一歩手前の行為について全て不問にすることだ。
And now there's a custom command to berate you for pressing the big red shiny button again.
オカリンちっちゃい。人としての器がちっちゃいっす。そこにしびれる憧れる。
Oh, it's a JoJo's reference. Okay.
ダルに言われたくない。ちなみにダルのセクハラ行為はこの件に含まれない。そっちは二人で話し合え。
Dara's perverted acts aren't included.
なんだとこら、ふざけるな。
こちらからの要求は以上だ。この2点を飲めないのなら今すぐお引き取り願おう。さあどうする？悪くない取引だと思うがな。
あんたにとってでしょ。
She puts her finger to her brow, shakes her head in an exaggerated gesture.
まったくノルアドレナリンが過剰分泌されてる気分よ。開いた口が塞がらないわ。
Stop giving me science things I need to look up. Noradrenaline, a neurotransmitter secreted in the brain. Secreted when in an excited emotional state. Thank you, science.
貴様が顎関節症になろうとしたことではない。要求を飲むか飲まないか。さあ答えろクリスティーナ。
An excited emotional state. So it's what I feel every time I see someone's cat on stream.
だからティーナってつけるな。私はクリス。
Kurisu looks up at the ceiling to calm herself down. Does everyone in America make such exaggerated gestures? Sooner or later, she'll say, damn, or oh my god, or mudafuka.
オーケー。取引する。
いい返事だ。今この瞬間君はラボメンナンバー004となった。歓迎しようクリスティーナ。いやザ・ゾンビよ。
どっちも間違ってるからちゃんと呼べ法員。
Yeah, she better watch her language. We spend a minute staring each other down. Kurisu's the first to look away. Therefore, we win. We are superior. She does so in a way that says, good grief.
子供ですね。
Jeez, what was that sudden eye angle change?
何か言ったか？天才変態少女。
ああ、もう以後変態禁止。私もあんたのこと変態扱いしないから、もう許して。
This has gone on for like a solid 15 minutes after inventing teleportation.
わかればいいのだ。では本題に入ろう。
Could you imagine inventing teleportation and then like writing your biography or like doing interviews and people are like, what's the first thing you did after inventing teleportation? And you go, well, I berated a young American woman, called her a pervert, and made fun of her for licking up banana remnants for 15 minutes. Next, you need to invent time travel so you can skip this. But this is the best part.
ティーナも禁止。
クリス君にこれまでに我々が行った実験について説明してやりたまえ。
だが断る。
It's what? No, stop using JoJo references. In the end, I'm the one who has to explain. Along the way, I also relate the tale of my heroic deed, which enrages Kurisu, of course. But I finally tell her everything about the bananas and the phone wave, name subject to change. They keep making me look up reference. I swear, Daru, like half the time, he just speaks in JoJo references. Like, not even kidding on that. Kurisu doesn't ask any questions. She's quick to understand, as expected of a genius. I'm either looking up JoJo references or actual science terms. That's what I've had to look up so far.
やっぱり興味深いわ。
Kind of looks like Daru's hand is like reaching out to grab Kurisu's jacket.
貴様の見解を聞こう。
少なくとも電磁波兵器やテレポートだっていうくだらない仮説は捨てるべきですね。
How many science terms have we looked up? Let's see. Quite a bit. Reuse. See, I've looked these up and I don't even remember what half of these are. That's one you made. That was a technical one, not a sciencey one. Let's... The answer is a lot. Apparently this game has 189 terms that are either obscure enough or technical enough or like deep enough into a certain subject that they have some kind of reference for it. Like some of these like a wiki didn't really have to look up. Others, the theory of relativity, I wanted to read a brief summary of that, or the principle of causality. I assume this is all the ones in the game, because there's ones like this one, 187, that hasn't been filled out yet. From what I've seen, I think some of these terms come up multiple times, like especially some of the science ones, some of the physics ones, and if they're in red, it means that you can look them up in this list. Yeah. The lady doth protest too much.
もう一度実験してみてもいい？私もこの目で見てみたいの。
Without waiting for our approval, Kurisu plucks an untouched banana and sticks it in the microwave, then starts entering the commands on her phone. We already give her the phone number for our microwave. It's strange. She's still wearing her usual frown, but I can't shake the feeling that she's really enjoying herself. Must be all that banana touching. I can't put my finger on why. Call it a hunch. But I mean, she's a scientist. Why shouldn't she enjoy experimenting?
岡部さんと橋田さんはバナナの方を見てて。
俺に指図しないでもらおうか。俺はマッドサイエンティストの方を。
Yeah, we've been doing some banana touching and sticking our finger in gooey bananas and then eating it. It's been a very interesting stream. Yes, this channel is all about banana touching.
いいからバナナから目を離さないでください。
And now we're banana watching. Okay, she's a little snippy. Okay, so she's ripped off the far left banana. She didn't even take the stem. She, like, just ripped it off and, like, the top... Like, you can see the top bit of the banana inside. Dara and I do as we're told and stare at the bananas. Truth be told, we were planning to watch the bananas anyways. After missing it the first time, we're determined to witness what transpired with our own eyes.
60秒経過。何か変化は？
Yeah, I mean, besides the radioactive banana that I wouldn't eat, the other two seem okay. I like my bananas just a little bit green. I like them sort of between that level of, like, when they're really green, they're pretty starchy. I like it just after that, before they start to get really mushy. We're touching bananas because they started breaking the laws of physics as we understand them. Yeah. I don't mind orange. The one on the right I'm thinking might be starting to have too many black spots on it for me. Like, I'd still eat it. But it's starting to get to the point where I'd look at it and be like, I'll probably just grab an apple or something instead.
ないな。
Any second now, jellified banana should reappear on the stem. If it only happens once, we can just call it an accident and be done with it. But it happens twice, that's proof that something's actually going on. Then Kurisu will have to admit that I, the great Hoen Kyoma, have invented humanity's first teleporter. I keep staring at the bananas in anticipation.
100秒。
A few more moments after Kurisu's report. What is this eye blink? That's amazing. They added the eye blink so they didn't have to actually add an animation for it, the banana reappearing. Fantastic. You created a teleporter that liquefies you. I mean, it's technically still a teleporter, you just won't survive. A gel banana suddenly appears without a sound. Now there are two of them on the bunch. Happen faster than the blink of an eye. Are there any better teleporters? I mean, as far as we know, not right now. What would happen if you transported something like less organic, inorganic, like plastic? This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them.
出てきた。
I'm at a loss for words. I just witnessed the unthinkable. Could help deal with landfill problems, maybe? This phenomenon is clearly teleportation. The microwave timer chimes. Kurisu peeks into the microwave, stumped.
そっちはどうだった？
104秒経過した時に消えちゃった。いきなり。
104. Okay. Is that a minute 44 seconds? Could be worse. They could have created item duplication. I mean, I love item duplication. It's how I have 99 Master Balls. She's quite flustered. I don't think many people could remain calm after witnessing such a phenomenon.
やはりテレポートなのだよ。人類史上初のな。
Kurisu quickly calms down. I've accidentally opened my phone while getting my water. She furrows her brow and crosses her arms, tapping her right foot as she mutters to herself.
瞬間移動なんてそんなのありえるの？でも実際に移動したし信じられないけど量子テレポートかな。いやいやあれは量子レベルでの話だし。
You hate when you accidentally open your phone while drinking water. Yep, and I hate having to look up more science terms. Quantum teleportation. It's not referred to actual teleportation. In 2004, Japanese researchers performed the first successful complete quantum leap experiment Suppose we have twin particles, photons in this case, A and B. Because they are twins, they have the property of symmetry. If one exhibits upspin, the other will exhibit downspin. This means that observing either particle allows one to know the state of the other. This is called entanglement. Oh gosh, this is quite detailed. The state of an elementary particle, photon, cannot be confirmed until observed. For the experiment, we attach data C, the information we want to teleport, to photon A. We are now observing photon AC. Based on the property of symmetry, we know that no matter how far away it may be, photon B will change to match, effectively becoming BC. Note that the photon B has not yet been observed. Afterwards, we send photon AC's information from A's observation equipment to B's observation equipment through standard transmission. Now observing photon B will change it to photon BC. This process is called quantum teleportation because data C changes position instantly. However, since one step requires using standard data transmission, it is impossible for the information to exceed the speed of light. Finally, photon BC's teleported data C is actually a copy of photon AC's data C. The whereabouts of the original photon C become unknown. This point differentiates quantum teleportation from actual teleportation. Oh no, you're done with quantum stuff? You actually know a bit about this stuff, though? Yeah, physics was something that honestly never really interested me. Yeah, but this stuff is pretty cool.
現実から目を背けるな。その目で見たものが全てだ。
She gives me a sharp look. Her eyes are like a sniper's, hard and keen.
本当にテレポートなの？結論ありきで考えるのは危険よ。
Yeah. We don't need physics, we just need teleportation and time machines.
ならば天才少女よ。今の現象は何だというのだ。
整理しよう。バナナの房や冷凍唐揚げの時はテレポートしなかった。そうよね。
Physics doesn't interest you, but somehow picked up random knowledge of quantum mechanics, which helped you understand other stuff in Outer Wilds, but your brain hurts from all the quantum physics. Mim learned about quantum stuff in university, took a great intro to science course that helped you actually understand it, but it was also just hard to follow. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't think I actually took any science courses in university. Oh no, I took one on space, like an intro to space, which was pretty good.
例えば、テレポートできるものの大きさに限度があるのかもしれん。
唐揚げってバナナより小さいじゃない。
実験にはいつも同じ唐揚げを使っていた。ワンパック12個入りだ。
Larry only buys her favorite, juicy chicken number 1.
そうなると結構な量だよな。
塩は？塩でも実験してみたんでしょ？
We used a handful of table salt on a plate for one experiment. Nothing happened.
お皿が邪魔だったか。
もちろん皿なしの状態でもやってみたが、変化なしだった。
だったら食塩については一粒一粒を基準とした場合、小さすぎるからダメとか。
It's a joke you want to make, but not sure if you want to have it associated with you. I mean, my channel's now associated with bananas. With poking bananas and eating them, licking your finger. So, I'm already off the deep end for this. Looks like our genius girl's fighting a hard battle. She starts pacing the room, looking a little annoyed.
他には電話レンジに関連することで気づいたことある？
Bananas are a good fruit. They are one of my favorites just to pick up and eat. Probably because they're so portable. But my favorite fruit is probably raspberries.
電話レンジではなく電話レンジ過去仮だ。
You can't simplify it, you just have to add the name subject change.
どっちでもいいわよ、そんなの。どうなの？気づいたことあるの？ないの？
Are berries technically not fruits? Kurisu's looking at Daru. Looks like she's asking him, not me. True, he should know more about the phone wave named subject to change than I do. He's done all the maintenance on it after all.
Oh, そうだ。
Yeah, berries are one of those things where I feel like they don't quite fit into things. Bubba Man says berries are fruit.
一度こいつからすごい放電が起きたお。
何？そんな話は初耳だぞ。
オカリンがいない時だったからな。
You're now upset?
放電ってどの程度？
この開発室が蛍光灯で照らされたように明るくなったんだよ。それが2秒くらい続いたかな。
どういう状況で起きたの？
こいつにつないでる携帯の調整、専用のものを外して代わりに自分の携帯を接続して、そしたらしばらくしてビリビリ。
Sparky Sparky.
昨日の昼だよ。オカリンがドクター中鉢の発表会を見に行った時。
So that was when we sent the text message that went back in time.
ドクター中鉢。
That's right, I went to see Dr. Nakabachi's conference yesterday. Come to think of it, he stole his time travel theory from John Titor. Maybe the current John Titor is actually Nakabachi.
だが待て。ダルよ。お前は言ったはずだぞ。ドクター中橋の発表会は中止になったと。
そう、その時。でもオカリンは中止にもかかわらずマユシと一緒に出かけて行ったろう。
No, I don't remember that. After all, Nakabachi's presentation wasn't cancelled, the way I remember it. I still don't understand why my memories seem to disagree with everyone else's.
そういえばその時間、俺はダルにメールをした。着信しなかったのか？
メールって？
昨日 ATF で見せてくれたメール？
When I nod, Christy comes closer.
それって確か私がその発表会で男に刺されて死んだっていう内容だったわよね。
Yeah, no worries. It was great having you here, Samuses. Have a good night, my friend.
ああ、だがダルの携帯にはなぜか1週間以上前に届いていて。
は？あれってオカリンの嘘じゃないん？でないとタイムスタンプがおかしなことになるじゃん。
俺はいつも真実しか言わん。というか、そこまで言うなら送信履歴を見せてやる。ない。
Is it actually gone from our sent history? Indeed it is. Or wait, is this one? No. No, that's today. Yeah, the one from yesterday is gone. Not a trace of that mail remains. According to my memory, I think it was about 30 minutes after Dr. Nakabachi's conference. About 10 people, including me, saw Kurisu's body, panicked, and fled Radicon. That's when I sent that mail. No matter how many times I check, there's no record of it. It should be there, but it isn't. Just like the banana inside the phone wave, name subject to change.
なぜないんだ。俺は確かに送ったぞ。昼の1時前には。
あ、まさにその時間だよ、放電現象が起きたのは。いいともが終わる直前だったからな。
Suddenly, a flash of inspiration strikes. Inspiration, Edison would be proud. This isn't something you can accomplish with effort. Basically, I'm a genius. I turned to Daru and Christy with a huge grin on my face.
なるほどな。そういうことだったのか。
何？
ああ、これはオカリンのいつもの癖だからあんま気にしない方がいいよ、マジで。
黙れ。俺は気づいた。気づいてしまったのだ。
I slapped the top of the phone wave. Name subject to change. I should just name that my next stream. Stream title, name subject to change.
俺が送ったメールの不可思議な現象と放電が起きたことにはズバリ何か関係がある。
Just a whole lot of nothing.
で
は？
何か関係があるのは分かった。で何かって何？
それを調べるのがお前の仕事だ、クリス。
橋田さん、この人と話すの疲れる。
最初はみんなそうだよ。基本的な対策は真に受けないこと。
そこ俺の言動を全否定するな。
Whatever, I'll prove that I'm right. If we can reproduce the electrical discharge phenomenon to bring us closer to understanding the timestamp mystery.
ダル、放電現象が起きた時の電話レンジカッコ仮の状態を教えろ。
結構無茶な状態にしてたんだよな。自分の携帯を電話レンジにつなげてペケロッパで操作可能かどうかテストしてた。
I feel like this is a Phoenix Wright interrogation where, like, describe what happened, and he's going to give us all this information, then we're going to go, objection! I disconnected the phone plugged into the phone wave, name subject to change, and replaced it with mine. Then I hear the door open in the lounge.
ただいまー。お腹すいた。
You sound more drunk than hungry, my friend. Mayuri comes in carrying a convenience store bag. Looks like she's done with work.
唐揚げ食べようっと。ジューシー唐揚げナンバーワン。おかりん、バナナ買っといてくれた？ねえ、おかりん。
Yes, but only half the bananas are still good to eat. When she enters the development room, her eyes go wide.
あれれ？お客さん？
When she notices Kurisu, Mayuri bows her head with her usual smile.
まゆしーです。よろしくね。
マキセです。ラボメンになったみたいです。
へえ、ほんと？すごい！女の子のラボメンだ。
ダル、ペケロッパでどんな操作を？
さっき言った通りメールの着信設定の調整だって。遠隔操作のためのメールを受け取った時のモニタリング用でさ。だから同時に120秒の冷凍機能を使ってた。
Okay, so he plugged his phone in, he put it on freezing mode.
PC からでも冷凍機能を起動できるようにしてやんだよね。昨日はそのテストもしてたんだ。
メイリー、ジューシー唐揚げナンバーワンを電話レンジカッコ仮の中へ。
みんなも唐揚げ食べる？一個ずつならあげてもいいよ。
We're going to destroy your precious chicken. With her usual ditziness, Mayuri puts the chicken inside the microwave. Daru explains what everything on the computer monitor means. Doesn't look that different from using DOS. Yay, I love DOS. Kind of. I enter 120 pound on the keyboard and strike the enter key. Don't abuse the chicken. We're going to ruin perfectly good chicken. Microwave starts up. Juicy chicken number 1 starts spinning backwards on the turntable. Kurisu stares hard at the phone wave, name subject to change, as if to not let any anomaly, no matter how slight, escape her notice. It's for science,
放
Mim.
電現象が起きた時の条件は再現したはずだな。
どうだったっけ？
そこに突っ立っている助手。
私？
他に誰がいるのだ？
いつから私はあんたの助手になった？
いいから、俺のメールアドに何かメールを送れ。
We've reproduced the conditions correctly, and if she sends something to my phone while it's connected to the phone wave, name subject to change, it should arrive with a timestamp from the past, not the present. But my assistant, Kurisu, just scowls.
私、あんたのアドレス知らないわよ。
使えない助手だな。
勝手に に助手にすんなと言っとろうが。
ダル、お前の携帯からメールを。
あ、おう、なんて？
適当でいい。クリスティーナは変態。これで送れ。
変態禁止って言っただろ。
じゃあ間を取ってオカリンは変態で
この裏切り者め。
橋田さん、グッジョブ。
Kurisu grins and gives Daru a thumbs up. Can you imagine if, like, the first successful message sent backwards in time is just like, yeah, person who invented this is a perv. I really don't like this.
あー、マユシーのバナナが。
Sounds like my Yuri has found the results of our latest experiment.
ゲルバナになってるよ。
実験に使わせてもらったの。
これマユシーのなのに。
メール送信するぜ。
マユシーさん、お金は後で払うよ。そこの法務員さんが。
なぜ俺なのだ。
もうどうしていつもマユシーの食べ物で実験するの？あ、もしかしてこの唐揚げも実験してるのかな？
It's for science. We're abusing the chicken for science.
そういうことだ。
はいはい、送信するよ。送信ポチッとな。
Wait, my phone's attached to the microwave. Can I still open it? No, I can't. I am impressed. Myri slips past me and steps up to the active phone wave, name subject to change. Before anyone can react, she grabs the handle.
おい待て、開けるなマユリ。
おや？
But it's too late. We've electrocuted her. Oh, the sound's not on a loop, it just stops. Blue-white light fills the room, crackling angrily like the heart of a storm.
放電してる。
A violent sparking sound. I grab Mayuri and pull her away from the phone wave, name subject to change.
なんかやばくね？
Didn't Daru already live through this once? What the heck are these sounds? I feel like I'm in a haunted house. A thin cloud of smoke fills the room. It smells like something's burning. My eyes are numb from all the flashing light. I tried blinking several times to regain my sight. I can hear Kurisu and Daru coughing.
全員怪我はないか。
なんとか。
ねえ、2秒どころかもっと長い時間放電してなかった？
Larry squeezes my upper arm with her slender fingers.
おかえり。何が起きたのかな？
My vision gradually returns. Larry looks perplexed.
大丈夫か。やけどとかしてないか。
どこも痛くないから平気だと思うけど。
Looks like covering Mayuri was the right choice. Maybe an insane mad scientist, but I still risk life and limb for the safety of my comrades. I gently let Mayuri out of my embrace. Whew. Well, that was something. I wipe the sweat off my brow.
ちょっとこれ見て。
Kurisu's voice is strained. With my vision finally restored, I take another look around the room. What I see strikes me speechless. The large table in the center of the room is made up of thick, solid wood. It can hold about 5 or 6 people without breaking. That's why we placed the phone wave, name subject to change, and the X86,000 on it. That table's been split in two as if by a woodcutter's axe. I don't know if... Not really split nicely in two. Cracked, though. It's been damaged, for sure. The computer and the other parts connected to the microwave are scattered across the floor. The microwave itself is broken through the table. It's literally stuck in the floor.
なんぞこれどうなっていくら電子レンジでも床に穴を開けるほど重くはないっしょ
放電現象だけじゃこうはならないそれ以外の現象が
We made an infinite amount of gravity in a finite space. I shake off my surprise. This is no time to be standing with jaw agape. Ho and Kyoma seize the moment.
全て計算通り
First, some maniacal laughter. Next, I try to take out my phone and do the usual, but unfortunately it's still plugged into the phone wave, name subject to change. El Sai Kongru. I whisper the words that have no meaning. Words I use simply because they sound cool. These words have meaning because they have no meaning. 2 years of repeated use, just speaking them is enough to calm my heart.
マユシの唐揚げがひどいことになってる件について
Mayuri stands up and looks inside the phone wave, name subject to change. It's embedded in the floor, but she somehow manages to pry the door open.
あー黒焦げだまゆしの唐揚げ
I pat Mayuri's shoulders to cheer her up.
ジューシー唐揚げナンバー1は偉大な実験の成功のため尊い犠牲となったのだ冥福を祈ろうではないか
I hope your next life is better than this life, chicken number 1.
唐揚げのことはどうでもいい今は電話レンジに何が起きたのか解析するのが先
どうでもいいなんてあんまりだよクリスティーナちゃん
ちょっとそこのほーい京馬どうしてくれんのよマユシーさんが私の名前間違えて覚えてる
それより換気した方がいいよ
うるさい黙れお前たち
Yes, not juicy chicken number 1. How could you? I fix everyone with an overpowering stare, and they disappear off the screen. This shall be remembered as the moment that the greatest experiment of the century succeeded and brought humanity a step forward in a new direction. These guides have no right to ruin that with their foolish talk. My heart pounding, I detach my phone from the phone wave, name subject to change. Luckily, it's completely unharmed. There's only a giant electrical surge. My phone is fine. I open it, it still works. Man, those Nokia flip phones, they could just go through everything. Bring up the list of received emails. New emails should come at the top. However, heart beats even faster. The topmost email isn't the one Daru sent before the discharge occurred. This impossible phenomenon is exactly what I was hoping for. I look back through my email history, and there, I find it. We're a P. More maniacal laughter. Success, I don't know why, but it was a success. If you don't know what your goals are, then anything can be a success. The timestamp proves it. I received this email on July 24th, 5 days ago. This is the exact same thing that happened to my someone stabbed Kurisu email. A mail sent on the 29th arrived on the 24th. And just now, the truth was revealed to me in a flash of inspiration. Literally.
全てがつながった。一連の出来事が意味する唯一無二の答え。この電話レンジカッコ仮に隠された機能の真実。それが見えた。直感というより、そう。これは確信。
教えて。なんだっていうの？
I feel my lips twist into a grin. I meet Kurisu's glare head on.
まず最初に言っておこう。大発明のほとんどは何かの研究中に起こる偶然の産物であると。これをセレンディピティという。
脳書きはいい。
How dare she ruin my speech? Oh well, let's get to the point.
メールは過去へと送られた。溶けかけた唐揚げは冷凍状態に戻った。房からちぎられたバナナは房へと戻った。
まさか。
Kurisu seems to get it now. It's expected of my genius assistant.
そのまさかだ。
This is the choice of Steins Gate.
この電話レンジ過去仮はタイムマシンだ。
We've made our time machine. The dawn of a new day, and we have mail. A lot of mail from Shining Finger. Cool, what a wonderful message. Shall we read that out? It's fantastic. But let's read all these messages. Moeka here. Are you a student, Okabe-kun? Are you on break? Moeka. Are you a day person or a night person? If you'd rather I email you around a certain time, let me know. I want you to reply as soon as I can, but I don't want to be a bother, so let me know, okay? Moeka. How far apart are these? That's a decent amount, almost 40 minutes. By the way, I don't like talking on the phone, so please don't call me. Swinky face. Bye, Moeka. I just remembered I didn't tell you my phone number. That's okay, I'm a lot more comfortable communicating by email anyway. What about you, Okabe-kun? Moeka. Are you still wait. So she sent this one at 9:52. She sent this one at 3:30 in the morning. Are you still asleep? Rise and shine. Talk to the super hacker yet? Oh, also, I'd like to hear more about John, what's his face? I'm super curious, Moeka. 3:36 a.m. I'm nocturnal, so I usually don't go to bed until the sun comes up. It's not so bad once you get used to it. Mail me when you wake up, okay? Moeka. I don't think I can actually mail you, can I? Right, your Shining Finger. No, I can't. Okay, we're just ignoring you. Fine. Actually, it's already noon. We didn't sleep at all. Sleep deprivation makes the summer sun seem all the brighter. I really don't want to go outside, but I'm fed up with the humidity inside the lab. I chug a bottle of Dr. Pepper. My stomach protests, maybe I drank too fast. I'm exhausted, my hands are shaking slightly, and my vision is cloudy. I could pass out if I'm not careful. I love the fact, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but in this scene, the clock doesn't have any hands, so it can be whatever time they want it to be without having to redo the background. Maybe I should take a shower. That should stave off exhaustion, if only temporarily. This building has a basic shower room. There's no bath, but it's enough. The lab would be hell without it. Daru's busy typing away at something. Daru's at his computer, his back turned towards me. His right leg is bouncing impatiently. The room is mostly silent, save for the electric fans humming and Daru's mouse clicks. Daru doesn't look my way. He doesn't try to start a conversation. Neither do I. I don't have the energy. Outside is a sunny summer afternoon, but inside the air is stale and empty of life. Yesterday, that shocking experiment convinced me that the phone wave, named subject to change, was also a time machine. But Kurisu didn't seem willing to accept the results. She just started screaming.
タイムマシンなんてタイムマシンなんて
Then she took a mad dash out of the lab. It's like she couldn't get out of here fast enough. As for Mayuri, she was depressed about her chicken and bananas, so she skipped her daily costume sewing and went home. Grudges over food run deep, I guess. Which leaves the lab empty, save for Daru and me. Our enthusiasm shot through the roof when we realized that the phone wave, named subject to change, had tremendous hidden potential. We nearly died of excitement after successfully sending an email to the past. So we stayed up all night doing experiments to confirm whether or not the phone wave, named subject to change, is indeed a time machine. The results, however... We went to the supermarket and stocked up on a wide variety of items. We tossed each of them into the phone wave, named subject to change, but everything failed. No change, nothing happened. After the experiment, where the discharge phenomenon occurred, everything warmed up normally, no jellification. Suddenly, we couldn't get anything to happen. We still have no idea why. First, let's review the problems revealed by this last run of experiments. Problem 1. Electrical discharge safety precautions. We removed everything flammable from the development room to reduce the risk of fire. We've also prepared 2 fire buckets full of water, just in case. Probably a good idea. But that's not a fundamental solution. We'll keep an eye out from now on, but if things get dangerous, we should seriously consider relocating our experiments. Also, good luck getting that safety deposit back. Problem 2. Mass increase. When the discharge phenomenon occurs, the phone wave, named subject to change, suddenly gains mass for unknown reasons. Because of this, the microwave broke the table and made a dent in the floor. To deal with this issue, we place the microwave on the floor. We spread cushions and blankets underneath. This hides the hole in the floor too. I'm sure that's how you'll get your safety deposit. It's only a temporary fix though. If we make any more holes, Mr. Braun is quite capable of raising my rent. And that's to say nothing of the calamity it will cause if it falls through the floor. Anyway, we need to find the source of the mass increase. If amateurs like us even can, that is. But the first 2 problems pale before the third. The last problem is critical. Until we solve it, we can't even really experiment with the phone wave, named subject to change. Problem 3. We're not even sure of the necessary conditions to send emails to the past. No matter how many times we tried, we couldn't pin down a single condition. We spent the entire night doing trial and error. We tried over 40 different things, but not once could we reproduce the discharge phenomenon. I had the idea that opening the microwave door was the key. That theory was proven false. There might be something else I'm missing, but for now, we're at an impasse. We started off in high spirits, but grew more and more frustrated as time progressed, which brings us to the present. Honestly, I gave up. That's why I spent the entire morning lazing about like this. Another email pops up on my phone. I've been getting way too many of these since yesterday. It's more from the Shining Finger. We can ignore her. Oh, we can't ignore her now? You sleep too much. I haven't gotten a reply yet. Are you still asleep? You sleep too much, Akabi-kun. You're living like an old man. Well, I guess I'm not one to talk, LMAO. Anyway, let me know when you have something on the IBN 5100. Pretty please, Moika. They're all from Shining Finger, the woman called Kiryu Moika. Oh, you have your emotes, Mim? Nice. Does that mean I have them too? Should. Not yet. I've never used email this often before. Even Mayuri only sends me 1 or 2 a day, and she's a teenage girl. Frankly, this is starting to get on my nerves. I may have to refresh. Okay, let's see if refreshing works or if it just removed all of my chat. Oh, that did work. Yay! I saw how fast Shining Finger typed. Should have been enough to tip me off that she was a male demon. I was careless. It's too much of a pain to reply, so I ignore it. I finish off my bottle of Dr. Pepper. My stomach gurgles. I haven't eaten anything since yesterday. Oh, this one's from Mayuri. Okay. Mayuri's spending money. It's getting dangerously low. You and Dara need to chip in too sometimes. You don't want to get in between me and food. Okay, let's read these. So we can offer to treat her for more bananas. Or we could just be like, yo, you're fat. Go on a diet. We'll be nice. I'm so hungry, I don't even feel like showering. Call it to Dara, who's hammering on the keyboard.
なあ、サンボに牛丼でも食いに行かないか。
ああ、めんどい。
腹は減ってないのか？
減ったけどさ。
煮え切らない男め。
What is doing on the computer anyway? I'm curious, so I casually peek over his shoulder. There's an image of a futuristic-looking facility I've never seen before. What the heck is this? I look into the back of this and I just see like 1,000 different poses of David Bowie superimposed on it. I'm pretty sure that's not what it's supposed to be, but I'm like, what the heck is it? Richly colored cords crawl through a gigantic octagonal tunnel like the interior of a spaceship from a sci-fi movie. Okay, they're supposed to be cables. That makes a lot more sense than like 20 David Bowies. Based on the height of the people in the picture, the tunnel looks to be more than 10 meters tall. Incidentally, the people don't look Japanese. Daru sighs heartily. I don't know if the blank look in his eyes is from sleepiness, exhaustion, or if something's just wrong with him.
ラージハドロンコライダーにはマジ癒されるよな。
Is cute? Also, I'm kind of... Did we already get a tip for the Large Hadron Collider? I feel like that's something that should have a thing. It wasn't under L. Let's try H for Hadron Collider. No, apparently you're supposed to know what the Large Hadron Collider is.
貴様、今何と言った？
Large Hadron Colander? Is that an incantation? No, a secret technique?
ラージハドロンコライダー。知らんの？
Oh, I guess it doesn't need a thing because he's just going to explain it to us? I grab Daru's relaxed shoulders and wring them out.
いててててて、何すんだよ。
寝ぼけているのか？
寝ぼけてないよ。
そのラージハドロンコライダーとは何なんだ？
セルンだよ。セルン。その施設の実験装置。略称は LHC。
Oh, is it under LHC?
おぬぬめ。
Is it under LHC? No, it's not. It's seriously Moe? Confirmed, science is Moe.
お前、 人でないものにも性欲を。
ねえよ。でもなんつうの、見ててワクワクするっつうの、ニヤニヤできるっつうの、そんな感じってあるやん。
そういえば少し前は工場や高速道路の高架下がたまらないとか言っていたな。
You found factories in the undersides of highways What? Like, I mean, I guess I could understand if, like, you look at a factory and it's like, oh, all this technology working together is pretty cool. I don't know how you'd find a factory moe or the undersides of highways irresistible.
そうそう、あれと一緒。
Okay, undersides of highways are moe confirmed.
節操がなさすぎる。
2D, 3D, even inanimate objects.
ジャンル分けして自分で興味の対象を狭める方がもったいなくね。
I get wanting to expand your interests. Why is your interest the underside of highways? And you'll do anything to avoid things that don't interest you, hypocrite.
セルンか。
That name. I've seen it somewhere and recently. Where was it again? Oh, of
ジ
course.
ョン・タイター。ああ、ジョン・タイター。オカリンが言ってたのって今アットチェンで祭りになってるやつのことだったんだな。
それは偽物である可能性もある。俺が言っているジョン・タイターは10年前に現れた方だ。
10年前にも現れたん？同一人物？
I'd hope that Dara would remember, but no such luck.
とにかくジョン・タイターがセルンのことについて触れていた。
I don't remember all of it. There's one thing I'm sure of.
タイターはこんな予言を残した。すなわち2034年までにセルンがタイムマシンを完成させると。
おお、タイムマシン。まさにタイムリーな話題じゃん。でもそれって10年前じゃなくて今のタイターも言ってた気がす。
10年前だろうが今だろうがどちらでもいい。それより気にならないか、ダル。この奇妙な符号はシュタインズゲートの選択である可能性が高い。
タイターって信頼できるん？
信頼できるかできないかはどうでもいいのだ。俺たちと奴は今タイムマシンというキーワードでつながっている。そのタイターが言及したセルンについて念のために調べたとしても損にはならないはず。
Vigor returns to my body. Curiosity truly is the greatest delicacy for a mad scientist like me. Anyway, the phone wave, name subject to change, experiment has hit a dead end for now, so it shouldn't matter if I make a little detour for this.
ダル、セルンについて詳しく。
OK。僕のセルンフォルダが火を吹くぜ。
Smoking hot. Daru strikes his keys with renewed passion. He labels them nicely, but in a way that gives me no information other than the order he got them in. He goes to the My Pictures folder and opens a folder literally called CERN.
セルンは世界最大の素粒子物理学の研究施設だよ。
What's he so angry about all the time? Probably having to deal with us. That's my guess.
欧州素粒子原子核研究機構みたいな通称で呼ばれることもある。スイスとフランスの国境近く、ジュネーブ郊外にあってさ、古いところだと HTML や HTTP、ワールドワイドウェブを生み出したところってんで有名。
ワールドワイドウェブだと。それってインターネットの？
Not quite, but
ビ
yes.
ンゴ URL の最初についてるやつ。
CERN invented that? All I know about CERN is what I read is what I read. All I know about CERN is what I read John Titer's book. Read in, I think is what they wanted. I never knew they were that amazing.
日本じゃそんなに馴染みはないけど、
That's why
日
he's a
本の
mad
研究チームも
scientist.
現
Got
在
it.
進行形で参加してたりするのだぜ。
セルンはどんな研究を？
基本的には素粒子物理学かな。 世界でも唯一セルンしか持ってない超でかい実験装置を持ってるんだ。いわゆる粒子加速器ってやつ。低速汎用子蓄積リング、陽子シンクロトロンブースター、大型電子陽電子コライダーで、ラスボスは世界最大を誇る LHC ラージハドロンコライダータン。
Why is it Tan now? Thank you, Tan. Taku possessed the ability to anthropomorphize, in Moe form, just about anything in the world simply by sticking Tan on the end of its name. Daru's powers encompass even particle accelerators, and underside of Highway Tan. Daru doesn't seem to notice my shock. He just brings up the next image.
LHC はセルンの地下にある全長約27キロのサークル状トンネルに設置された粒子加速器なんだよ。
I didn't realize it was 27 kilometers long. That's insane.
陽子同士をそのトンネルで加速させて衝突させることで未知の素粒子反応を起こそうって実験を去年あたりから始めてる。まあ実験開始前はその実験でミニブラックホールが作られちゃうかもって噂もあったな。そのミニブラックホールに地球が飲み込まれる、宇宙がやばいみたいな。
Mini black holes. Pretty sure Titer said his time machine used mini black holes. Are the things he said about CERN true?
現実にそうなる可能性は
あるわねえよ。セルンが公式に否定してる。もし仮にミニブラックホールが生成されたとしてもエネルギー量はすごく小さいから生まれた瞬間に消えるね。地球を飲み込むなんて全然無理っしょ。
だが火のないところに煙は立たない。
If I remember correctly, Titer claimed that CERN began time machine research in 2001. In 2034, they complete the time machine. If memory serves correctly, I think this is supposed to currently be the year 2009. Will my phone tell me that? If I look at a message, no, it doesn't give me the year. I think this is supposed to be 2009. Oh, or if I advance one thing, they would tell me it's in fact the year 2010. They actually started that research, it would have been 9 years ago. According to their official announcements, they only began experimenting in 2008. That's suspicious. Of course, that's assuming Titer's story is true. Some of Titer's predictions were on the mark, but most weren't. I'm also perplexed by how everyone around me seems to have forgotten about Titer's 2000 appearance. There's something important in Titer's tale, or at least, I want there to be. I take out my phone and put it to my ear.
俺だ聞いて驚くな。悪の陰謀の匂いを嗅ぎつけた。ジョン・タイターとセルン。その2つの言葉から俺が言いたいことは分かってもらえるはずだ。ああ、そうだ。奴らは機関とつながりがある可能性が高い。偶然だと？おいおい、あまり俺を失望させるなよ。何？根拠だと？そうだな。あえて言えばささやくのだよ。俺のマッドサイエンティストとしての直感がな。奴らは世界を滅ぼそうとしている。ああ、ミニブラックホールによってだ。だがもしもその技術を俺たちが横取りすることができたらどうかな。当然だ。俺を誰だと思っている？全てはシュタインズゲートの選択だよ。エル・プサイ・コングル。
Put away my phone, then turned to find Daru giving me an exasperated look.
お前は一体誰と戦っているんだ？
And we have mail. Oh, it's from Mayuri. Okay, she's happy that we didn't tell her she's fat and that we will buy her food. Okay.
ダルよ、俺たちのやるべきことは一つだ。
やるべきことなんぞ。
なんぞではない。引き返すな。そこは全てを組んでにやりと笑うのだ。でないとスーパーハカーらしくないだろうが。
I want him to say something like, well, why the hell not? So, what's in it for me? And then we'd continue like this, grinning slyly the whole time. Me, a week's worth of potato chips. Daru, 10 days. Me, you sure are a glutton. Daru, the dive makes you a hungry man. Me, deal, get started. Daru, you got it, boss. Or something like that. Yep, a real cool conversation. I didn't know cool conversations involved talking about how many weeks, days worth of chips you wanted. And Mim has his second emote and his third emote up. So if I refresh my chat, I should have those too. I hope. You're using my chat to test it out. Aha! I have them also now. The real world Daru just purses his lips. I mean, he looks the same as normal to me. Mildly ticked off at us.
オカリンはいつも説明不足なんだっつーの。かっこつけるより先に分かるように話してくれ。
Work with me here.
お前はスーパーハカーだ。
ハカーって言うな。せめてハッカーにして。
あとは分かるな。
いや全然。
セルにハッキングしろ。
Daru stares at me in disbelief.
それはひょっとしてギャグで言っているのか？
誰？お前ならできる。奴らの悪事を暴き、タイムマシンについてのヒントを手に入れろ。
悪事ってオカリンの妄想だろう。
電話レンジカッコ仮をタイムマシンとして使えるようにするか、このままただの打作としてラボの倉庫で眠らせることになるか、今が分岐点だ。
マジで言ってんの？
俺はいつでもマジである。
Look Daru straight in the eye as I answer. Look like that made him understand my position. Daru sweeps the garbage off his desk and sits up straight.
どうなっても知らないぜ。
Suddenly Daru is bursting with energy. It's like his earlier lethargy was a lie.
交渉成立だ。すぐ取り掛かってくれ。
うは、みなぎってきた。
報酬のポテチ1週間分はスイスの銀行に振り込んでおく。
Daru doesn't respond. He's already deep in concentration.
じゃあ俺は寝る。あとは任せた。
I never realized just to like hack into the world's top servers, all you need to do is pay a guy 7 bags of potato chips. I lie down on the sofa, let the clacking of Daru's keyboard lull me to sleep. I wake up to the twilight sun streaming in through the window. A refreshing breeze blows in, softly brushing my cheek. Daru's exactly where I left him before I fell asleep. He's sitting in exactly the same position. Not much has changed besides his typing speed. Oh, and now he's muttering to himself. Guess he hasn't had any success at hacking yet. I look around the room, but I can't find Mayuri. Maybe she's not coming today. Let's check our mail. Maybe she sent something. Original sin level rising to 180%. Kyoma, when operating in the mundane world, you're supposed to be discreet, yeah? You don't want them to notice you. Remember, the summoning has taken 2,000 years to prepare. If it fails, everything will be ruined. Although I suppose that might make things interesting. Yeah. Okay, we've got 4 options on this. We can basically say Akiba is part of the world of chaos. We can tell her that we're a true man and don't run away from nobody. we can apparently say that the church is trying to resurrect Jesus with humanity's faith at less than 17%, and that mankind doesn't need Jesus to save them. Or we can just ask, what are you scheming? I don't even know. I kind of like saying don't tick me off. I also just kind of want to know, what are you planning? You bet the scheme involves bananas. I mean, let's find out. We'll send this one. We'll find out how many bananas the scheme involves. I guess food-related grudges really do run deep. I stand up and stretch. I don't want to bother Daru, so I don't say anything to him. I take a cold Dr. Pepper out of the fridge and quench my thirst. Then I throw myself back onto the sofa and start browsing @channel on my phone. And what perfect timing Titer is currently posting in the thread. Another long thread. From John Titer. The Everett Wheeler model is correct. Please look it up to learn more. Seems like you're all still clinging to preconceived notions of time. Time does not simply run from past to future like a car on a one-way street. To be more specific, the laws of causality do not allow contradictions to occur. The result of an event, the effect, is changed. The event itself, the cause, also changes to prevent a paradox. That's why there are so few people who can observe changes in divergence. Divergence being the world line's percent difference from the standard. Die troll, he claimed to be a time traveler without any proof. Stock trends, please. I'm counting on you, Mr. Time Traveler. If you can't observe changes in divergence, then how can you possibly measure it? Well, I know, your time machine has a magical device that measures it for you. Lol, 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 lol. Oh, and you still haven't explained how a research institution conquers the world. Details, Plox. Oh noes, humanity is doomed. What has science done? .jpg. Lol, noobs responding seriously to troll thread. This Titer guy is a shitty troll. Oh, and now we're involved. Don't you people have anything to offer besides insult? How about contributing to the discussion? Plebeian scum. You assume that time doesn't follow in a straight line, then the idea of time travel is much easier to swallow. In such a scenario, a time machine traveling to the past doesn't need to fight against the flow of time. I say Titer's points have merit. By the way, Titer, I'd like to know more about Saren. What can you tell us about their current activities? Tell me which horse wins the next Emperor's Cup. I'll bet my entire life savings. Everett Wheeler model equals many worlds interpretation. Basically, that means parallel worlds. What's with all the stupid name tags? This Hohenkiom is more annoying than Titer. You call yourself John Titer, but you're fluent in Japanese. Writing in English would at least make it seem more realistic. You can't do English, can you? Can I ask you a favor, Titer-san? My mom died last year in the Shibuya earthquake. If I stop my mom from leaving home, then I can undo her death, so please lend me your time machine. You're gonna believe this time traveler, lol, without proof? Are you an idiot? Back to John Titer. No one seems particularly interested in what I said about time not flowing in a single direction. That's proof that your preconceived notions are deeply ingrained. Honestly, it bothers me that you simply accept it as the truth. I'm starting to understand why Saren was able to take over so easily. Whenever a major event causes divergence to change, the timeline is reconstructed to prevent paradoxes from occurring. For example, let's say that a major event causes this world line to diverge to a new world line. Call it World Line B. World Line B, I'm afraid to say, @channel never existed. As the timeline is reconstructed, all of your memories of reading and posting on @channel will disappear to be replaced by memories of you doing something else. In other words, by changing the present, you change the past. I wrote about CERN yesterday. The only other thing I can say is that you must not believe their lies. You've already succeeded in creating micro black holes. We reply, I desire only to quench my intellectual thirst. Unlike you close-minded fools, I will reserve judgment until after I've heard what Tater has to say, and then I will make contact with Tater and acquire his time machine for myself. The great mad scientist Ho and Kiyoma will have the last laugh. Suck it, sleazebags. Tell me the stock prices or fucking die. I won't believe until you tell me. That's not reconstructing the world, you idiot. That's altering people's memories. Who the hell can alter the memories of nearly 6.7 billion people? Do you realize how stupid that sounds? Think I would have noticed if someone went and screwed with my brain. And what does any of that have to do with the many worlds interpretation? Do some research, lol. Micro black holes, lol 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 lol. Wait, the future's a wasteland. That mean I can be a road warrior and ride a mod buggy, right? I'm gonna go get me a mohawk and even know where I can buy spiked shoulder pads. I checked CERN's homepage. It says they've been experimenting since 2009. Can they really make black holes? What the hell's gonna happen? Does Tater have a mohawk? God, that's fucking moe. Oh, I love the internet. Are you implying our brains make the world? Are you saying the universe is a giant tree and we're the branches or something? That's some EVA level bullshit right there. Go back to 2036. John Tater. Is this how you reply to a specific person? Thank you for showing me. Reconstruction of the timeline and alteration of people's memories. I think they're essentially the same thing. Why are you so intent on saying they're different? With a few exceptions, nobody can keep their memories across world lines. They are reconstructed across with everything else when divergence changes. What's a road warrior? Okay, I think I'm going to call it there before Ferris comes in and destroys any hope I had of having a normal conversation, because knowing her, she is going to make everything horrible. So, yes, thank you for everyone who is here listening to our crazy schemes and for helping us poke bananas and taste their yummy blandness. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did.